everyone, welcome once again. I'm playing Yawgmoth. I'm trying this deck. I know it's not 100 scales, I know it's not so popular, but I'm going to be playing it this weekend, or I guess last weekend if you're watching it, not live. But yeah, I'm going to be playing it, so I want to be getting some repetitions on it. And the reason I'm going to be playing this deck instead of a not deck is because I'm going to, normally 100 scales is because I would like to lend my 100 scales deck to a mate, and I will play this instead, you know. I mean, yeah, I think it's fun sometimes to do this kind of stuff. So I made some changes to the list. I've got the Noble Hierarch. I feel that the deck had like way too many bad top decks, you know, like in a meta game that I'm expecting where it will be a lot of yeah, grindy matchups. It doesn't make much sense to play a lot of so many bad top decks. Also, there's a lot of Ren and 6 on my meta, right? So I've kept the birds to 4, so I don't have a 5th mana dork in Noble Hierarch. And you know, this is compensated by Aether Vial that is hard to interact with by your opponent. 4 Wall of Roots. I guess there's a debate between Wall of Roots and maybe Noble Hierarch, but I like Wall of Roots because it doesn't die to Ren 6, to Lava Dart, to Bolt. And it can be evolution for a Geralf Messenger, so that's pretty good. Of course, going down on birds means that we are not so good at, for example, getting a hate piece on turn 2, like Amen Mid-Sense or Idol of Rhetoric. But you know, we can get on turn 3, I guess. Other changes, I added Scavenging Ooze. I cut the Fin Artisan for the Scavenging Ooze. It just seems the Scavenging Ooze is just a superior card. Like, it does more on its own, and it's kind of what we want. And I added the 4th Geralf Messenger. I cut, yeah, basically No Hierarch became the Geralf Messenger. So we got an extra top deck and then also more opportunities to combo off. And this card was just excellent in a lot of the matches we played. Put a lot of pressure on our opponent. Elder Gargaroth, the main deck, I've been liking a lot this card. The one time we cast it was fantastic. And on the sideboard, I've what did I do? Yeah, of course I took out the Scavenging Ooze and I added the Arasta. I don't think it's easier to see this card, but well, exactly, I'm covering it. Okay, I'm gonna bring it here. Arasta, the Endless Web. So is this basically spider? You know, whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, you make a 1/2 green spider creature token with reach. So this basically is really, really good against prowess and against control. All these decks that want to cast a lot of spells. Storm. In a Storm, I guess, is not so good because they will kill you. But yeah, this is the reason it's here. Basically the prowess matchup. Then one Fatal Push, one Thoughtseize, you know, kind of all the small one-offs that this deck can play that are strong in these creatures. And yeah, that's basically it. I've been actually considering for real to cut the Temple Garden. Where is it? Here? For a Nurturing Peatland to make our top decks even better. But then of course we lose the ability to cast these 3 spells, Knight of Autumn, Idol of Rhetoric, and Amen Mid-Sensor. But maybe that is okay. I don't know. I don't think we were casting it from our hand anyway so many times, right? So I'm actually gonna try like this, and if I don't like the Temple Garden, because it was super bad when we had Temple Garden and we wanted to cast Geralf Messenger turn 2 or turn 3. So yeah, I will think about that if I want to cut the Temple Garden for either a 4th Blooming Marsh or a 2nd Nurturing Peatland, or even a 3rd Basic Forest. I could also see that being good because, you know, we ran out of basics quite quickly with the deck. Anyway, that is the deck, and I'll see you match 1. Hello everyone and welcome to match 1. Maybe you have noticed I have 0 trophies this season. I haven't really played that much. I mean, I've played, right? But I haven't been able to 5-0 basically ever. I think one of the reasons for that could be that I'm not the best player in the world, spoiler alert. And second, that, you know, I don't play as much as other people. Like, I see some of the streamers play at least 2 leagues per day, and I normally play 1 or 2 leagues per week. So of course the chances of 5-0ing is much lower when you play much less. And also I actually haven't played really a stock list. I think the best way to get a lot of 5-0s is to find a stock list that you really enjoy and just play it over and over and over again. That's generally the way to just get the results that you want, you know, basically win. Because you end up knowing your deck list so well, and you only need to adapt to your opponents. It's not your need to think about your deck list and your opponent's deck list, right? You become more of a master if you wish. And it's something I'm definitely going to be doing. So after this experiment is done, I'm going to go back hard on hardened scales, and I'm going to see if I can play like 5, 6, 10 leaks with the same almost the same list, you know, trying to really be as we're on the draw, but we have Aether Vial turn 1, we have Scavenging Ooze, which is good in all of matchups. I'll keep it. So really try to hammer home like trying to get as many Hardened Skills leaks as possible in my deck. And they have Chancellor. Oh, we're playing against Neoform. Okay, then I have lots of time to talk. We're just dead. Wow, this is the most interesting Magic ever played by human beings, when you just lose on turn 1 without even getting to. Yeah, maybe they will Eldritch Evolution now, or Neoform, I guess. And then if they kill us, they kill us. If not, they lose because they summon Respect for the Allosaurus Rider. So now there's a Griselbrand. If I now the Griselbrand. Oh, this is from Jumpstart. Oh. They draw cards, and now if they didn't draw the Nurturing Shoal, they lose. And if they did, we lose. Oh, basically. Now they go back to 20, they can draw. It's so stupid because it's basically a coin flip. Oh well. I guess we need to sit down and watch them. They've drawn half their deck now. Sometimes they mess it up and they lose. Because they, I don't know, I've seen them mess it up. And screenshot this. Cry on this on the. Yeah, Manamorphose. They of course have the Laboratory Maniac, that's how they win normally. Does this do? Sacrifice this, you gain life equal to life you lost this turn. Okay. So they gain 50 life. Brutal. Now they have Laboratory Maniac, so then they just draw and kill us. Whatever. So we lost turn 1. I mean, whoever thinks that this should be in the format is wrong. But whatever, it's fine. I guess Aven Mid Sensor can stop them from fetching. Idol Rhetoric is good. Touches is good. Assassin's Trophy can deal with the Griselbrand. This can stop them from doing their thing. Nah, Night of Autumn doesn't do it. Abrupt Decay doesn't do it. Gran Abolisher, I mean, they can do it on their turn. Yeah, all the rest are kind of useless. So let's see what we got. So Elder Gargaroth is not good, and I'm guessing Chord of Calling is way too slow. Scavenging Ooze probably doesn't do anything. I mean, I just think Chord of Calling is extremely low. But I guess we want to keep our chances of comboing quite high. So this is a target for Eldritch Evolution, so I like it. I think like this. I mean, just to keep some tutors on, so they, you know, that we can win. Like we give. I mean, the Chord of Calling is rather slow, and we need like a lot to get. Yeah, I like to play first. Maybe I get to play. So yeah, we have Thoughtseize turn 1 with this deck, with this hint. Is that enough? I mean, you know, I'm just gonna take it. Like, fuck it. I mean, they tend to bully my boys. Welcome back, teenager Joan. So they tend to mulligan a lot, and I'm guessing we can Thoughtseize if we take out the one of the key pieces. Oh, they didn't even mulligan. That's kind of rough, but if that's okay, we will just Thoughtseize them. So let's see. So they have one land there. Wield, Seeing Visions, Eldritch Evolution. So actually, they just have a. They are not gonna beat us right away. So this card is what allows them to gain life. Seeing Visions draws them. Wield. We don't care about at all. So this is kind of the only combo piece. So they need this to get off, right? So I'm gonna get the Eldritch Evolution. Pass the turn. Next time we play Vial. Maybe it would have been better to mulligan more, but they have 2 wields, so they Seeing Visions, they draw a card, and they scry 2. Cool card. Now there's somebody watching. And face yourself. 2 cards at the bottom. So yeah. Life total doesn't really matter at all. So I think I'm just gonna fetch for the. I'm gonna fetch for the. I have another Verdant Catacombs. For an Overgrown Tomb. So play the Yawgmoth. Play Aether Vial. Of course, with that hand, we could have waited to Thoughtseize them. Emergencies. I guess they can wield our Aether Vial, but if they spend a turn on that, it's not the end of the world. So this is the hand they have, plus 3 unknown cards. Funny the heck kept this hand. Normally people don't keep this kind of hand with Neoform. But I guess they know we have some kind of removal, right? So they play the other Seeing Visions. I guess, yeah, they can wield this, but it costs them 2 mana. If they use a turn for that, that's kind of fine. Our turn, yeah. So, I mean, we could kill them with... Actually, we're kind of low in life, so it's kind of funny. We can play this later. I'm gonna hit them first with a wolf. So I'm gonna play the Geralf Messenger. Actually, we draw Yawgmoth next turn, we can kill them, right? Because we can attack for 4, and then we play Yawgmoth. This is an instant, right? But the Island Skills content is coming back in strength, so they actually draw 3 lands. Maybe they just have it. Maybe we just had too little hate. So they need the one, this guy. So they must have found another way to sacrifice this. Maybe Neoform. Two cards enter, so the 2 wields. So now they need Neoform or Eldritch Evolution. So they found another Eldritch, but I think it was still the right discard. Maybe I play less of these than Eldritch Evolutions and Neoform effects. Now they draw. They can draw twice only. So maybe they can. They should play the Blood Artist. Ah, actually, no. They could have done only 1 damage. So maybe we just dead. Whatever. We played for a total of 2 minutes, the whole match. Keep drawing. They have exactly. Yeah, pretty much lost for sure, but whatever. They can draw again. I should have mulligan the hand. You know what I mean? It's hard. You don't see this deck a lot on real life because people are, you know, like they could be probably pretty afraid of, you know, just people going in and. I mean, the thing is, they need to have found the They need to have found the Maniac. Like, so the Maniac cannot be in the last 3 cards. Because it is. It's like a Manamorphose. Any life doesn't matter. We need to draw Yawgmoth. So, I mean, if they don't kill us right now, which maybe. Also 19. So Yawgmoth doesn't really do. I mean, with Blood Artist it does. So Manamorphose, draw a card. But yeah, if they don't have if they have the Maniac here, I'm just gonna concede, of course. Well, there's no need even to concede. So if the Maniac is sitting on their deck, I think they play 2, so the chances are, I mean, one's in the history of the universe, I guess. Then we... Yeah, one thought this wasn't enough. Well, we didn't get to play much. I'll see you for round 2. And I'm just gonna play it right away, so there's no, I'm not even gonna cut the video. It wasn't that long, right? So yeah, sometimes you just get Neoformed, and I mean, this is like, you can beat them, but you need a bit of luck, basically. Yeah, exactly. This is just a super coin flip. Depends so much on who is on the draw and everything that we're on the play. This hand is actually really good because we can play. I mean, is it really good? Yeah. I'm gonna explore. Yeah, so this matchup it's just like a coin flip, you know. Who likes to play this kind of games? I mean, I don't think even opponents like this kind of play. Opponents is coming back, so maybe we need to think about some kind of hate. But actually, we are definitely quite weak against it because all our hate costs 3 mana, so we have very little hate that we can play. Let's say, I'm just gonna keep a 1-lander like this, is that even if they kill the birds, we can play Yawgmoth next turn. And I didn't kill the birds, so that's kind of nice. We also didn't draw lands, but we draw a wall of it. That's okay. I have Spell Snare. Beautiful Birds of Paradise. I have 4 kinds of Bird of Paradise, I realized. Some old, some Spanish. From all over the times I played. So I'm gonna get the Yawgmoth down. Start the beat down. We're low on lands, but other than that, we are in a good spot, I think. We have 3 mana available next turn. If we draw land, 4 mana available, so we can even get Strangleroot Geist and Blood Artist down. Or the Yawgmoth himself. Probably that would be a good idea. We could get a Yawgmoth now next turn. So they're gonna pass, as people tend to do these days. You either play, we cannot play this actually, sadly, because this will be a 3 black, right? We can play the second Wall of Roots. I don't think these decks play kind of rats at all, so we can play this, and then Wall of Roots. Yeah. So I will play Wall of Roots. If they counter this, not the end of the world. Strangleroot Geist. Maybe they counter this. I'm just gonna get in. Of course, I play the Strangleroot Geist before combat because it has haste. So be silly not to aggressively turn my creatures sideways. And I think these black decks are generally, unless we're playing against Grid Sister Shadow, which I don't think it's most likely we're playing against Sultai, or black. Maybe we're playing against Inverter. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana available. We can play Yawgmoth next turn, but I don't know if I want to expose it to a counter spell. So maybe I will just be conservative and hit them with this. I don't know if they play any kind of Wrath, but we have like Undying creatures, right? So they will return. The reason I'm not slamming the Yawgmoth there is because Snapcaster, that's fine. Maybe I should have waited for combat. I mean, if they trade here, that is a purely defensive move. I actually regret tapping this because now I could play the Blood Artist. set up a kill next turn. It's okay. So this tells me they don't have any kind of wrath. I'm gonna try, one of my goals today is to try to play a bit faster, because I was actually quite... Problem is, of course, if they wrath us, we lose our own mana. But yeah, I should play the Blood. I mean, the way I should have done this, I should have just put counters on the Wall of Roots, play the Geralf Messenger, and then save my colored mana for after combat, so I could have had the Blood Artist down. And then this way, if they wrath us, they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. 7 actually. They actually do have the damnation, damn it. Well, okay. They would have been dead if I had played correctly. That seems to be kind of a trend in my play recently. Cannot cast that. We actually didn't draw a single land in all these turns. Yeah, but basically they would be dead, right? Because they took 5 now. They would have taken 7 just now. Yeah, so they would have been dead. And they get that damnation back. Oops. So if they have a... This is 5 damage, so actually we could maybe win in the... So they have opt. I mean, we are in trouble, but they're only at 6 life, right? So we can maybe grind it if we start drawing some lands. Cool. Mystic Sanctuary, what a card. Okay, that's a good start. So we can play the second Strangleroot Geist. Twilight Mire would be a great draw, because then we can play the Geralf Messenger. But I'm probably even gonna slam the Blood Artist. If we connect, then they cannot kill us. So pass the turn. I'm just gonna attack, I think, first. No, actually, I'm gonna play the Blood Artist. Because if they do the Snapcaster up thing, then they may do, then it's they take damage from this. Cryptic. Counter target spell, return target permanent to owner's hand. So this is just gaining time here. But this has hate, so we can cast it next turn. They would have tapped draw if we just attack, so. They're gonna try to lock us out there with Cryptic, Barnes, Mystic Sanctuary thing. How does this deck beat Veil of Summer? I don't know. So they have Drown in the Log. Good 4. And they also have a counter for this. So lots of islands for opponent, and they have a Cryptic in hand. Good thing this of course dodges Cryptic, the Veil. Another Veil of another Aether Vial, so I'm just gonna play it. They have 4 life. I mean, I don't think they have ways to gain life. And if we can get this to 3, then we can just vial in the Geralf Messenger. Marsh set. It's okay, we're not planning on drawing cards anyway. So yeah, definitely it was a misplay to not play the Blood Artist when I could have there. So I mean, I guess it's all part of the learning process. Dryad Arbor. I'm just gonna play it, you know, if they want to spend mana dealing with this, so be it. Nah, they would have taken 7. They would have been dead for sure at this point. I guess they can... They could even gain control of Aether Vial if they wanted, but we have 2 of them, so... Now set's still a strong card then. Cryptic command. So they have 2 Cryptics. Yeah, I'm gonna do this in their end step or in response to something, because they actually have 2 Cryptics. So yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 that can get us a Yawgmoth. Yeah, that's not bad. So I will attack them. Dryad Arbor the hero. They fought a push. Fine. So if they try to cryptic this, I will get off messenger back. No. Okay. So they may have another Mystic Sanctuary. Of course, they can respond to this by bouncing, but they didn't. So this trigger is on the stack, so you cannot do anything about it. They're to life. Will we get their team? I'm gonna put this. Do I want to put this at 3? And there's a high chance this gets bounced. So, okay. But also, I would like to play Yawgmoth, but... Oh, okay, I could actually respond. Yeah, I will do this. The opponent has 2 cryptic commands. I guess. So now they're thinking how they can lose. If they play Cling to Dust. Of course, if they play Cling to Dust, they can gain life. Why does Cling to Dust gain life? That nobody knows that, right? I should have ordered these vials the other way, actually. Now they can bounce this. A third vial, great. Okay, we go to combat. I guess now they can bounce, tap. I guess that's the best. So we always want to react to what they're doing. That's something I did wrong also the other day. So they Snapcaster. Sure, what you got? So now they have 1, 2, 3. So they can play 1. They actually can still play 2 cryptic commands. Not sure exactly what's the point on that. They cast with flashes, so now they can only play 1 cryptic command. Okay, so I'm gonna try to bait them. Because if I tap this out, they can cryptic this one. So I'm gonna try to bait them into countering this. Two life. If they don't respond to this, I will look for probably a Yawgmoth, right? And then I will activate the vial. And then if they don't, if they respond to that, okay, now they're responding. So now we tap here. We sack. And we kill them, I think. Because they can fetch. Yay! Okay, we won the game. We're playing against blue-black control. I think this is good. Most of the removal is Fatal Push, so... Veil of Summer is amazing, of course. These Ultimate Sense are good against this kind of... They do fetch quite a lot. But may not as much as other decks. Plague Engineer, nah. Collector Roof, nah. The shock is the power of Aether Vial. Collector Roof, nah. Assassin's Trophy. I guess it can respond to Ashok, and that could be important. Yeah, Ashok may be one of our biggest threats here. Maybe we're gonna bring the Thoughtseize in. Ooh. What else? So against this kind of deck, card quality matters a lot. Can take out a couple of Young Wolves. And probably Wall of Root just dies to Fatal Push, so we can take a couple out. Probably play a lot of counter spells, so Evolutionary Eldritch Evolution is not at its strongest. And yeah, also Wall of Roots and Eldritch Evolution kind of go together. I don't know what the thoughts is though. Is it the kind of game we want to play to discard their hand? I guess we can catch an Ashok. And then we have good information. That's probably a good idea. I'm not sure what to cut last. So again, a card. Maybe I'm just gonna cut the third Eldritch. It just, I mean, if they counter an Eldritch Evolution, it's just so bad. Keeping one, I think, is fine because it can be a great top deck when the sources are being exhausted. At least deck is so fun. I mean, so much interaction going on in the stack and everything. I mean, I don't feel the Temple Garden is necessary at all. We could play a Nurturing Peatland, or we could even play a third Forest and save ourselves alive and have one more basic, or even a fourth Blooming Marsh. I think all of these options are better than the Temple Garden. But yeah, thanks everyone that's watching, by the way. I really appreciate it. It really makes me happy to not be alone doing this stuff, you know. I know it's not Hardened Skills, not the most popular content. With Hardened Skills, I was at around 15 the other day, people. Now it's only 5 of you, but still appreciate you very much. So thanks for joining. And if you want to ask questions, even if it's around Hardened Skills or anything, you can actually just post them, and I will. Okay, this hand is great because it has Vial turn 1. And as you saw, Vial is one of our strongest cards. And where is my deck? I want to keep an eye on my own deck because sometimes I like lose track. They keep in 7 as well. I mean, they could have discard spells because they play black and blue. But it seems that they don't. So I'm gonna play Blooming Marsh and make a Vial and pass. If they have Force of Negation, I mean, still a 2-for-1, right? If they have Spell Pierce, okay, nothing. But that's good for us. I'm not even sure if I want to expose the Wall of Roots, like, on my turn. Like, not necessarily that we will do much with the mana anyway. Of course, they can control this with Armage's Charm, which is a bit annoying, but it's good. So if we play this now, we can cast this next turn. Kind of nice. And maybe this kind of takes out some removal that could be hitting this. So and then maybe next time we can even Vial the Blood Artist. I don't love drawing the Blood Artist so much, but whatever. So yeah, if they Fatal Push it or whatever, Heartless Act, I don't know what people are playing these days. We can always minuses. I like that we're ahead on clock. That's a rare thing, but I'm really trying to play a bit faster. They opt, that's fine. So if they play an Arset and we're able to play this Arasta, I think we could do some work here. Especially, a lot of this doesn't work with oh, they do have fire push. Okay, well, I mean, at the end of the day, what it is. It's a good idea to protect it, but anyway, they will still have the fire push, right? So it's not like and I mean, if they don't have the fire push, which I'm sure they do, but if they don't, then we're able to play that Asta the turn after if they tap out or something, which is really, really strong. Okay, nothing from our opponent. We will put this up. I think I'm gonna play the other Twilight Mire, so we could actually Chord of Calling for a 1, which probably would be a Yawgmoth. If the item is just Charm Aether Vial, bad, but could be worse. I mean, it's basically like they don't draw 2 cards, right? They just gain a card that is not useful for them, and of course they take out one of our better interaction pieces. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the Blood Artisan Chord for a Yawgmoth, because this way, I mean, they could maybe stop it, but then we have free range to play the Rasta. Yeah. So they play Snapcaster Mage. Sure, so they will actually Fatal Push. I'm not sure if I even wanna use the Chord then. Probably not. No. Can save the Chord. Yeah. They take 1 damage. We gain 1 life. We could have gone a Yawgmoth there, but I have a feeling that's better to save the Chord, because we're probably going to be making lots of spiders, or at least 1 spider. I'll put this up to 3 and I'll keep it there. Actually, should I put it up to 3? I mean, we have Geralf's Messenger. And we brought in... I didn't bring in actually that many 3-drops. But maybe just putting up to 4 to look for Yawgmoth is the dream. I put it up to 3, okay. That's Yawgmoth, that's nice. So we can play here the Yarasta. Yeah, next turn we can even Vial in the Yawgmoth. Of the Endless Web, I mean, I don't think they have a 1 mana. I mean, they can have a Fatal Push, that's true. Which, oh, they just opt. Cool. Even shock for it. Sorry there's so much noise lately. I don't know, people are like in distress. They need help from the public. So, they of course did it before the Raster resolve, so we don't get a token. Next turn, we can Vial in Yawgmoth and short for Strangleroot Geist. Really, really strong. They cling to dust. We make a serpent, not a spider. They draw a card, I guess. That's what it does, yeah. So we need to be careful with this stuff. We could even short for a Scavenging Ooze, I think. I think that would be a really strong play. So I really like trying to look for an answer for this. This is a really nice threat in both these matchups and matchups like any matchup that doesn't play Path to Exile. This is a great threat. So another land. Of course, they can have Cryptic Command here. Chase the Mine Sculpture, better than all. So we can pressure it though, and we can actually kill it with it. So draw 3 cards. Yeah, we can definitely kill this next turn. So we can bring in the Yawgmoth, sack here, kill this, and attack with the Rasta. Maybe even maybe have a kill. So we're gonna say yes to Yawgmoth, yeah. Feeling so much more confident today with my plays than I was yesterday. So we get the Yawgmoth down. I mean, there's one. We can also make with Yawgmoth is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can actually look for anything, even an Elder Gargaroth. Would be rather cool, I think. So withdraw. Okay. So okay. Is there a way to win? No, we just have Geralf Messenger. That will not be enough. But I don't know if I want to play a second Vial, honestly. Maybe I just want to save it to proliferate stuff. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can look for a Geralf Messenger. And if we get another spider, then we can look for a... Yeah, let's start with the Yawgmoth. Sack, kill, attack, kill a Jace. Yes. So, you know, the Jace is not a... So we just kill here, sack the spider. This is brutal, by the way. I love this too. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll have actually... Okay, the Rasta is gonna attack the Jace. The minus sculpture. So it's dead. So basically it just was like a... In reality, when you brainstorm and then you don't fetch, it's kind of, you will see the same cards, right? Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4, 5, 6. So actually we'll play this untapped. And I like to hold short and get the Geralf Messenger. It's really, really strong in this matchup. It doesn't really die to no. And if they play like anything to kill Yawgmoth, first we're gonna make a spider that we can sacrifice to draw, or even we can use to short. So kind of strong. We can even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we cannot really short for a Yawgmoth. Only for a Geralf Messenger. Actually, we can for sure short for another Yawgmoth. Kind of cool. And of course, they need help. We have two of our best threats together, and together they're fantastic. I mean, so opponent doesn't even have land. I think we just need to force the issue, keep putting pressure, get the Chord of Calling down. They do play Damnation, but doesn't seem that they have it. We have a lot of mana. 1, 2. I think still was worth it to attack and sack and all this stuff. I mean, if we had not sacked, then they would just chomp the Arasta. Then we don't kill the Jace, so... So they draw 2 cards, that's fantastic. Now we can short for another Yawgmoth. Probably still short for Geralf Messenger, just because it makes it so much quicker, the kill. Brutal, eh? They draw 2 cards and we make a spider. They play Mystic Sanctuary. We could actually Scavenging, like we could short for Scavenging Ooze in response. But if they're gonna put Armistice Charm on top, I mean, what is this doing? Nothing. It's doing nothing, you know? Like, there's no point in... I don't think they will even put it on top. I think this is the only land they have. But why would you put this on top? It will not do anything at all. I would rather you put the Fatal Push, in fact. So actually, they put it on top. Very interesting indeed. So, green, normal, green, 2, 4. Do we have a 4-drop? It's only the Rastra, right, that we have. That's a 4-drop. Yeah, so keep it on. Do they have a counter spell? Yeah, but Geralf Messenger. We could actually get Grana Abolisher. Ooh, that would have been good. I have forgotten this. That would have been so good. Grana Abolisher there. I don't know if I want to draw cards or just want to attack. I think I just want to be conservative. I would say always no. I think just concede it. Hey, actually, I should have looked for Grana Abolish. I mean, it's not here. I actually have forgotten about this card. I should look for this card. Because then it basically means they are completely locked out on our turn. And also Scavenging Ooze got in a good draw. Nice, we won this game. Cool, I'm happy. I don't think the color combination of our opponent was the best. But yeah. Ooh, it's hot in here. Nice, so that's round 2. I'll see you in round 3. Lost to Neoform, I mean, that's kind of expected. But I mean, I like this deck. So there's 3 kind of decks that I like and I want to play more of. Of course, Hand and Skills, Robot Synergy, really cool. But Hand and Skills is not a 2-box deck. Scavenger Combiner kind of is, but in reality, how many times don't you look for Ballista? You know what I mean? So it's not that great. That is acceptable because it can short very early. And if it's Jaunt and they bolt a bird, oh, I think I prefer to play the Aether Vial than the birds. One thing I'm really considering is if Birds of Paradise are actually the card that we want at all. This seems to be dying a lot, and maybe there are other like better. Are we playing against? I'm pretty sure I hope we are. Maybe we're in Jaunt, but maybe we're against Scapeshift again. Who knows? Ooh, that looks a lot like Scapeshift. Unless if they get that's Scapeshift. That's gonna be a Sakura or a Explore or something like that. Oh no, it's some kind of red go to town deck. Okay. Okay. Gruul. So there are 4 cards in hand. Some red-green aggressive deck. Gruul mid-range kind of deck. So I'm gonna make the double green. I'm gonna play Birds and Yawgmoth. I'm gonna leave this up. I should I think I like this because next turn we can short for something nice. We can play the whoa, we also play Simic. We don't really care about that so much. As in draw. So they make a dude. Need to attack. I want to save myself 1 point of damage. Would that be relevant? I'll block one of these. Save myself 1 point of damage, make it 2/2, and I can attack them next turn, and then we'll get more life than them. Is Undying. How good is Yawgmoth? Most underrated card in Modern. 1/1 for 1. So we're just gonna activate the Vial. How good is Vial also? Jesus. I've never really played with Vial before. So we have an Ensnaring Breach. If we... No, we don't. Khalni Garden. So we actually can play the Yawgmoth. And then we can short for a Geralf Messenger next turn. So I'm gonna attack with the Do Yawgmoth first. This is like there's a streamer YouTuber that plays this kind of decks a lot. Actually block, interestingly. Almost whatever. This gives me the most mana the next turn. So I'll make double black and yeah, doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna play the boy. Pass the turn. And then next turn we can short and try to look for a. They're shocking. Chandra, Torch of Defiance, of course, not the dream. So that's actually really great. Creatures with power greater, right? He's a human. I don't have protection. I can kill the Chandra. Put this up to 2, go up to 3. We draw exactly Geralf Messenger. It's better to put it at 2. I think we just leave it at 2 though. So this way we have 5. I don't really love 5 as a... But we really wanted to get that done. And we didn't draw anything, only lines. Looking for another Geralf Messenger or looking for a... I'm just gonna play this tapped. You know, looking for another Geralf Messenger or, I mean, Strangleroot Geist or a Yawgmoth is almost the same. So let's see what they're up to now. Khalni the Great Creator. Annoying me all the time. Now this can't attack. They may choose an artifact. So they choose. I'm guessing they can choose Witchbane Orb if they have it. Stormwatch Script. Cool. 1 card in hand. Can activate this, so it doesn't matter. So we draw. We can get Yawgmoth, right? Because it will be 1, so we 5, 6, 7. That's Yawgmoth. And then we just wanna one day draw a Geralf Messenger and win. Okay. But of course they have this. We need to bait it. Oh. Ugh. Prison decks, man. Okay, that's a Geralf Messenger. The Thermal Creep stops us, right? So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna play Twilight Mire. Pass a turn. Then I can... This kind of deck, but we even have no Noble Hierarch. So that's Chandra. They are double red. Nice mine. Okay. We could have gone Gravity's Cage, maybe don't have it. Yeah, with Gravity's Cage or Relic of Progenitus. Okay, at least they cannot really use it right now. Doesn't really matter. This Cry one. Go to the end step. Chord of Calling. Tap, 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 tap. Done. So the only thing that stops us is this Stormwatch script. We actually would like to draw. Doesn't matter. Okay, they didn't fall for the bait. Now they will exile. Can still find another. If we had drawn another Geralf Messenger, I think we were in business there. But now with the relic, I think if I don't draw a Geralf Messenger right now, I'm gonna concede. We can. Can play this. So we can play this, right? Then make 3 mana. Okay, that's the way to go, I guess. So I mean, I'm sure I wanna. If it was not for Karn, we could maybe draw. We could maybe draw. Yeah. No more mana available. I think we lost. There's nothing we can do, right? Because if we go here and sack here, we know we always are a bit behind. Oh, they just conceded. Okay, They don't know how the deck works. Okay, they're playing Khalni the Great Creator, so Collector Roof is good. They're playing the Goblin dude. I don't know if Arasta is actually that good, but definitely Never of Decay is good. Knight of Autumn is good. Don't seem to be looking for much. Phyrexian Chord is good because they have a lot of Chandras. Maybe is good because it can kill the goblins. And Assassin's Trophy is also probably good. So a lot of cards are good. Cards are probably bad, not great. Is Elder Gargaroth. I don't know if Final Push is that great. They were not dead there. I just was like, okay. Right. Tutors are great. What to shove? Like, I think 2 of these can go. Final Push, is it really necessary? I mean, if it's 1 card, it's gonna be attacking them. And probably they're gonna tag it out. Scavenging Ooze. Nah, it's not that great. We're missing 1 cut. Plague Engineer is good versus the... Yeah, actually Plague Engineer is probably... It's only good against the Goblin. I don't know if... Maybe on the draw, the Engineer is good. I have a feeling this matchup is more about them trying to lock us out and we don't let them. Actually, maybe. For next game, I'll take out the Vial. I'm only into 5. A lot. And we have turn 2. Yawgmoth. We can, if we draw land, we can Eldritch it. Or we can get off Messenger. So they keep 5s. Let's see, maybe they go double Simic Spirit Guide. They have Chalice on 1. Whoa. What is this? Blood Moon. Well, when you have Aether Vial in your deck, you don't care so much about Blood Moon. I mean, of course, but I mean, how far are they from passing Khalni the Great Creator? Like, you know what I mean? It's not the end of the world that they have Vial does, and they also withdrew the bird, so. We do the forest. Nice. So, I would rather they bolt this, so I'm just gonna play the wolf. Pass the turn, put the birds at the end of turn. Relic of Progenitus. Yeah, I will wait until. How greedy is this? Like, oh my god. I mean, these kind of decks are just such coin flips. We have 3 green sources now, which is very good. Put this up so that we can cast this later. Put it in play. And do you want to Eldritch for something? Is there something good here? We can Eldritch for we can Eldritch for Knight of Autumn, but they will actually exile the Yawgmoth in the process. I don't think it's worth it. Anyway, we're gonna attack first. I mean, yeah. The Blood Moon is not doing anything at all, so. So we can play, yeah, whatever this. Yeah, I mean, in theory, we could Eldritch Evolution the bird and kill the Blood Moon with a Knight of Autumn. But also we can just play the Get Off Messenger. We can even kill the Relic with the Knight of Autumn. That's a good play actually. Killing the Relic with the Knight of Autumn sounds reasonable. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, I think. I'm not gonna kill the Yawgmoth because that will exile it, but I can go back here. And then I can look for... I could also look for the Phyrexian Revoker name Relic. But then they can bolt it, so Or we can just get Collector Roof. And then we cannot activate the Vial, no. Yeah. So now the Relic is not available, so they cannot draw off it, they cannot stop our combo. So go up to 3 with this. I really love having had 40 Geralf Messenger in the deck. We can not, in fact, get Chord of Calling, so we're just gonna attack. I mean, when you play so many like high mana spells, I mean, so they don't draw anything once again. We put the Geralf Messenger in. Take damage, draw. Aether Vial. I will attack first. I will not play now. I will know. I mean, I threw a game the other day by being too hasty. You know, we just wait. Okay, they just conceded. So we even had the. I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, we won this game too. On to round 4. Opponent should not have conceded game 1. But that's what happens when you play a bit of a niche deck. I'll be right back. 1 second. Need to get some water while we look for opponents. No! Fast, fast, fast. We made it! Yes! You can see my Darth Maul mock. People of the chat, welcome to round 4. People of YouTube, welcome to round 4. We're playing Aether Vial. We're playing this hand. Yes. Duels are kinda bad. No creatures is kinda bad. I mean, there's only creatures. Actually, we will draw creatures only. This hand is full of enablers, no payoff, let's say. We are on the draw. Maybe that's how model decides who goes first and second. Whoever like clicks the mountain last. So breeding pool. Oh, that's infect. Ooh, our hand is not good against infect at all. So yeah. Oh wait, actually we can put in the Uro. Yeah, so that's infect for sure. We can put in the Dryad Arbor, right? I think that's an interaction I've never seen, but that they can ramp and gain life, that's really cool. I like. So maybe they have a talking in. Okay, so another bird. Okay, so I mean, not looking too bad here. I'm just gonna see if I can put the Dryad Arbor in. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, I didn't know this. That's awesome. That's so cool. All the little interactions, you know. How cool is this? You can do it. Onan is confused. Accept your fate. That is the truth. So now we can Eldritch Evolution, the Dryad Arbor for now I should be looking for this. We're gonna look for Strangleroot Geist. Big brains. Big brains. So I will attack. Oh no, I cannot attack because then I cannot tap it. So I can actually get a Strangleroot Geist and attack. Next turn I can sack the Strangleroot Geist and get a Yawgmoth. That sounds good. That's cool. That was the coolest play. I think that's the way. I like the Strangleroot Geist because it allows us to deal damage, and you know, it's a recursive way of killing this dude. So we're gonna do that. This has been so cool. Holy cow. We get, wow, we can choose a lot of things. We're gonna get the Strangleroot Geist. Of course, I'm not gonna block it. This was cool, guys. Come on. This was the super coolest thing. The biggest brains. I mean, I'm sure like everybody knows this, but so yeah, next turn, I mean, they probably play some kind of counter magic, right? But oh, they can escape? No. Oh, that's not infect at all. Fuck. Whoa, 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 we're playing in something different here. Take an extra turn, so it's a taking turns deck. Ah, you can see, with Uro. Ooh, that's different. I mean, we can still, like, win, right? But so, let's see, we draw a nice turn drop. That's nice. So we can kill the Tamillo. Or we can put it at 1. Hmm. Um. Oh, actually, we cannot Eldritch Evolution. Damn it, I'm an idiot. We actually don't have a land for it. Ugh. Damn it, the big brains are becoming small. Very fast. So, this can do 1, 2... I need to know. So then this, we can get a wolf. Yeah, that's super bad. Or Birds of Paradise, but yeah, that's also pretty bad. So, I'm just gonna play the Vial. Try to hit this Tamillo as much as possible. I mean, there's a real risk that they bring back Uro next turn. Oh, no. Attack Tamillo. Too bad we missed a land drop, actually. The plan was great until it wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, maybe next turn, depending on what we draw. We have a lot of tutors, not mana to cast them. What did they name last turn? Didn't even see. Time Wrap. 5. They take an extra turn. Put it on top. Are we locked already? Should we have looked for Scavenging Ooze instead of a... Maybe we made a mistake, team. Maybe we should look for Scavenging Ooze. And now they can Uro. Man, we should look for Scavenging Ooze. That was such a bad play. Oh my god, my small brain. We should look for Scavenging Ooze. We could exile the Uro. We could exile these Time Wraps. Ugh. course, they can get it back, you know, because when they put it on top, they can just get it back. Or you can just put it all. So yeah, so I'm just gonna concede here. Yeah, I should look. Oh, why did I do this? I mean, I could have had the Scavenging Ooze and then I could exile two things. Damn it. Sometimes you misplay. I got so excited about the prospects. So they play both Birds of Paradise and Human. So I'm thinking like Plague Engineer can actually do some work. This is a... Probably have some amount of counter spells. Okay, that's a lot of cards to be bringing in. I don't think we need everything. Okay. On the draw, I like the Fatal Push and the Thoughtseize, but on the play, it's kind of really bad. Kind of want to just combo, I guess. Don't seem to be too interactive. Rhetoric can, in theory, stop them from... they can only cast one spell a turn. They can only time walk you, right? So I lost like 4 viewers for my scenes. Probably Elder Gargaroth is not good at that. I mean, play Engineer turn 2 could be amazing. I mean, they only have Uro in the graveyard that I think they record. Oh, I have so many cards. Maybe cutting a few of these is fine. Do they even interact with you? Probably Bale feels like a trap there. I guess, you know, opponent last game gave us... I mean, maybe we were gonna lose anyway because they had an amazing... But Scavenging Ooze could have been the hero we needed to stabilize. Haven means Sensor. I don't think Haven is that great. Because they will... Haven means Sensor. They only will stop the fetches, I think. So, yeah. His hand is fine. Kansas Vial. We can Vial and Dryad again, which is nice. Not done it once, done it twice in the same game. So, yeah, but the Scavenging Ooze was a key there. So, yeah. No. Big Shock, Big Birds. Funny how many weird archetypes you know, I mean, this is actually really good. We can play tap tap. The guys don't attack. Verdant Shock. No, I kind of like playing just getting a. So I will get a Swamp, I think. Then I will. And it's funny that we did the same 2 games in a row. But this time we can cast Yawgmoth on 3. That should be great. That was like cool, eh? Maybe they play some kind of counter magic. Do you think they play counter magic? I don't know, Rhetoric. We cannot cast it, but we can put it up to 3. Can attack with bow. Oh, I have Assassin's Trophy. Didn't even know you were playing black. Oh, I have this member. Do I want to draw cards? We're drawing one card there. I guess I do, but do I prefer the Dryad Arbor or the Wall of Roots? It's a Wall of Roots. So I mean, I don't know if it's worth it to bring the... Oh. Actually, I just forgot. Non-land. Damn it. We're gonna name... Camillo? I've forgotten this, that it was non-land. This is not a Pithing Needle. Oh well. So next turn we can Idol Rhetoric. Huh. We can respond to whatever they cast if they cast something bad and bring in the Idol of Rhetoric. And now if they kill the board, okay, it's just concede. Cool. Yeah, the mistake here, I've forgotten that the Phyrexian Revoker cannot name a land. Cool, cool, cool. So they're fetching quite a lot, but is it having me censor the way to win this game? I don't know. Strangleroot guys look amazing, actually. We actually need to be aggressive, I guess. Chord just seems a bit too slow. You know what I mean? Just feel bad about cutting. Still feel good about Plague Engineer in turn 2. And both I also Eidolon, Phyrexian Revoker. Maybe Bale, there's a place for it, but maybe like this, we just get a third. We just cut one of each. I mean, we're gonna cut one of each, might as well just go on the aggressive dude. Just gonna be aggressive. I mean, the Young Wolf. Card quality sort of matters, but most importantly, I want to kill them, so This turn 1 Vial into Dryad play is amazing. So they are choosing to play first, of course. Ooh, this is a no-lander. Sadly, this needs to go. It's good. I think we can bottom a Geralf Messenger. Down. I mean, of course, this Plague Engineer plays much better on the play than on the draw, but still, on the draw can be strong. Especially if you catch two of the birds. Like, if you catch 2 birds of paradise or something, I mean, they are sad. Talking as a birds. Our turn it is. Blooming Marsh. I mean, they could maybe dismember this, but I mean, if they use a dismember for that, it's kind of good. Serum Visions. Yeah, this is a combo that we're playing against. So I think Idol Rhetoric is good. So, our turn. We're gonna Plague Engineer named Bert. Kill the bird as a turn. So we kind of take them 1 turn slower. Attack. Drop to 5. We can look for a. We can look for a Dryad Arbor. Bounty of Luxa, I have no idea what this is. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, remove all fluke counters from Bounty of the Luxa. If no counters were removed this way, put a fluke counter on Bounty of the Luxa. Otherwise, add under a card. Otherwise, add this. So, okay. If no counters were removed this way, put a fluke counter on this. So, and draw a card. So, what they will do next turn is draw a card. And otherwise, add mana. So we'll look for Dryad Arbor. The beater, you know. We can play 5. We have 5 mana available only. So we cannot play both Glory Artists. But I think we may have this. So we hit them for 5, 6, 7. We have stack, take 2. They go to 5. Yawgmoth. So now they go down to 6, I guess. 7. So okay, sack here comes back. Here they go to 5. Sack one of these. Put a -1/-1 counter. Sack comes back down to 3. Sack one of those. Yeah, that's lethal. So pay 1 life. Okay. Sack it off messenger. Always yield. So now we put here, sacrifice the Plague Engineer, for example. Okay, sack here. Always yield. Nice. We won. Nice. We beat the weird combo. And it's true. I mean, this maybe sounds bad, but this is true. I'm impressed. Cool. We are 3-1. We only lost to Neoform so far, so yeah. So this is a thing I'm getting much better at, the kind of thinking you need to do for the deck, right? You need to be planning ahead. You need to be yeah. You need to be planning ahead, and you need to have a plan, basically. And yeah, sometimes you don't. Like I think last time I didn't really have a plan, but this time I was like, I mean, an Aether Vial. I mean, my draws have also lined up better this time around, but yeah, and maybe the matches have been better because this combo matchup, I mean, they just tap out on turn 4 for an enchantment that doesn't affect the battlefield. So basically, if a situation like this means that we can actually deal 8 damage with the Undying Creature, and yeah. And of course, the game we lost, we maybe could have won with Scavenging Ooze, exiling things from graveyards and stuff. Oof. I think this hand is just too bad. This hand is just too bad. It's too slow. Got better hands than us. This hand is better. Not sure. Oh, this hand is really bad, actually. Yep. Sure what I want to put down. I couldn't save myself. We are on the draw again. I could even save myself putting like a Verdant Catacomb down, but maybe the Dryad Arbor exposing it is just too bad. I mean, if I knew the matchup, I would 100% do the trick with the Aether Vial. But so let's see. Okay, 1. Then turn 2, we have 1, 2, 3 mana. I think we just put back the Dryad Arbor. That's the safest play. Even though I really like the turn 1. But I mean, if we're playing against Jaunt or something, I mean, we are toasty. Put the foothills again. Mountain. Yeah, also against a Lava Dart deck. So burn, also a tough matchup. Young Wolf is in the house. So we're gonna have to fetch for forest so we don't get kill ourselves. Play the Aether Vial and pass the turn. We'll then take 2 more. I mean, that's the thing. On the draw against burn, if you take 2 hits from the Goblin Guide, but would it be better to delay the Aether Vial there? I don't know. Oof, second Goblin Guide. Wow. Come on, give me a Lance Dealer. Not good. Needless to say, that's not good. Especially drawing a Chord of Calling there. Matchup is tough, matchup is tough. We have 13 already, and we're playing... I guess this is burn. I mean, the fetch lands are just for fun. And they're just gonna shock, like they're gonna bolt us or light up the stage, revolt. Okay. So at least we have a double block next turn. We'll probably kill one of these. We show Young Wolf. I mean, Scavenging Ooze could carry us here, I guess. There's only 2 cards left. Yeah. Now the choice is, do we want to... Yeah, we're gonna take 3, we're gonna down to 10. Do we want to double block one? The thing is, we have a Scry with the Verdant Catacombs, which I really like, so let's see. They attack. So let's see. Do we like this? Geralf Messenger. Brutally bad blocker, but maybe winner of games? No. Then we're gonna... I mean, a Dryad Arbor will die for sure, so I'm just gonna look for an Overgrown Tomb. Maybe, I mean, Dryad Arbor, if it eats a bolt, it's not the end of the world. Because we have the Vial anyway. Versus I'm gonna get the Dryad Arbor. I think I want to keep my life total, even if it's costing me a land. So... Oh, we got land. Nice. We put down the Yawgmoth, the other Yawgmoth. Wolf. Block. And okay, so let's think. If we double block with the Yawgmoths, then they're forced to spend a bolt on the Yawgmoth. And if we double block with so they wanna bolt these, right? So we don't want to give them a good block. So if we double block, if we Yawgmoth and Dryad on one, and then they bolt the Dryad, we still lose the Yawgmoth. This way we lose both Yawgmoths, but we have a 2/2 next turn that can block this. Maybe I should play Yawgmoth turn 1. Maybe that was just a mistake. I mean, we don't take damage. They have 3 cards in hand. I should just play Yawgmoth turn 1. So Chord of Calling then get us another Yawgmoth. But I think we want to find a Scavenging Ooze actually. We could Chord of Calling for another Yawgmoth. Right? And the combo is not the win. We could Chord of Calling for another Yawgmoth and then get Scavenging Ooze next turn. Yeah. It's 4 cards. I mean, this is again another if they attack, then we could get Scavenging Ooze the next turn, right? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Burn is so hard. I mean, they could just maybe bolt us. So maybe that's... Yeah, it's a lot of Goblin Guides. Muchos Goblin Guides. Y he jugado mal. He jugado el Aether Vial turno 1, debería haber jugado Yawgmoth. That was the main issue. We got 4 points more damage maybe than we should because of that. Yeah, if they double bolt us, if they have Boros Charm or something like that. Yeah. They bolt us. They bolt us. Maybe they just haven't. Yeah, but the mistake was not playing the Yawgmoth turn 1. That was basically it. Funny, most games I've lost actually. Okay, they have Rift Bolt. Funny. There's a Dawn Attack. I wish I could. I can short for a Birds of Paradise, but that doesn't. Maybe it does. Yeah, but if I short, then I'm going down to 2. This game, I feel I could have it if I had just... Maybe I can draw the Scavenging Ooze, right? But then we only have to... Okay, I will just believe and draw the Scavenging Ooze. Then we can put it down. Let's... Not too late. Maybe he has a bolt. Too late. You're welcome, Lassi Literati. I'm happy that you enjoy my content. Black doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna play a forest here. Maybe Birds of Paradise is better than Yawgmoth. Okay, basically we need to draw Scavenging Ooze or Bust. But hey, sometimes. Scavenging Ooze? Oh, okay, there we lost. It was not too late. It was not too late. We had drawn specifically Scavenging Ooze here. We would have had 3 mana, so we could exile the Dryad Arbor and the Goblin Guide to go up to 4, and then we're not dead to 1 bot. I think we should always play to your outs, even if the outs are dire. It's good. Good. It's good. It's good. Probably good. Just a good blocker in general. Geralf Messenger is terrible. Yawgmoth is not very good. Elder Gargaroth, of course, is very, very strong. Files, Wall of Roots are good. Blood Artisans are good. Maybe Chord of Calling is a bit slow, as we saw. Maybe we just want another blocker. These, if they have activated abilities, is good. Oh, Fire Push, of course. I think I like it like this. Maybe Collective can just be a random blocker. Is it better than a Get Off Messenger? Probably not. Is it better than Chord of Calling? Probably not. So, oof. Okay. Let's go, mates. Let's go. We have a plan. We're gonna execute it. Okay, we have Fatal Push. We have Eidolon. We can't cast the Eidolon, sadly. This is enough. This is hand enough. So this kills the first thing they play. Then we can block with this. Yeah, I'll keep this. So this can kill the Goblin Guide. And then we can play a Khalni Garden to block the next thing. And then eventually we can play this and it's a roadblock. So yeah, it's a Monastery Spear. If I push it. Of course, this is kind of plays better on the draw, but of course we'd like to draw Verdant Catacombs. Play the Khalni Garden and we pass the turn. Verdant Catacombs could allow us to play this Eidolon. What is my favorite deck to play? It's probably still Hardened Scales, but you know, there's a lot of fun to be had in the internet, like in the Magic the Gathering, so I like to. So this is an Aether Vial. We're gonna chomp, you know, like it's not the end of the world or end of the world. Too bad that we put the Aether Vial there. And the Revolt. We can play at Astra next turn, and from there we just need to draw good. Yeah. Okay, that's good because Yawgmoth can be put down with Aether Vial. If they bolt us twice again, we've gone down to 9 and they still have 5 cards in hand. Ooh, this is not looking good. But so that's a land, a shock. Out of the stage, theoretically. They have like maybe they have Smash to Smitherans. Smash to Smithereens, I guess you call it. We have Scavenging Ooze can So this blocks is, I mean, if this takes 2 bolts, I think we are in good. We're gonna win. Yeah, I shouldn't turn off that. Burn is not a good matchup for this deck. Yeah. Lightning Helix, targeting us, we make a dude. This matchup is hard. Rest in peace. Okay, I'm all about that, man. I think it stops the Scavenging Ooze, but we're gonna pump this up so we can get the Eidolon down. Yawgmoth. I mean, Yawgmoth is a great blocker. That can proliferate things. I don't want to pay any life. That's the thing. Attack with everything. That doesn't matter what they block. They don't even block. Yawgmoth. So next turn we have the Eidolon down. Okay, no spell on the end of turn, that's good. Whatever they cast, we make Spider. We would like to draw a tutor, so we can tutor for a Knight of Autumn and gain 4 life. That would be awesome. Maybe I could see myself paying 1 life. Okay, maybe we'll ball the Yawgmoth. Ah, another Aether Vial. Yeah, the rest, if it was not for the rest in peace, I'll probably sack here and draw a card. Okay, so they're drawing lands. 2 for us. If it was not for the rest in peace, I would sack here and draw a card. But basically, I'm 3 bolts away, right? So that gives me 3 turns to kill them, and I have the Eidolon next turn. So we're gonna go for that. Also, they play a stupid spell, then we can respond with the Eidolon. I'm just gonna save this actually. So I'm just gonna attack with everything. How good is the Aether Vial? Holy cow. So this is 3, 4, 5, 7. Maybe they have another Goblin Guide and then they play it. How nice they sacrifice the Goblin Guide. I'm gonna do it. I like keeping it at 3. So I'm gonna attack with everything because even if they have a creature, then it's too late for them. And then all this the fetch line cannot really work. I guess they can prevent all the damage. They Lightning Helix us. We make a dude. Gain 3 life. Okay. We really want to draw a... But the good thing is we can actually draw instantly and then put the Night of Autumn down. And we can even short for a Night of Autumn, so it's kind of nice. And I'm gonna play the birds, I think. So Boros Charm beats us. No, it doesn't. We had 6. Wow, I was looking at their life total. The Spider-Man. So yeah, I'm not gonna sacrifice anything, of course. Don't wanna put my life total any lower. But yeah, an Eldritch Evolution could probably seal this. A Chord of Calling could also seal this. Yeah, we won. Nice. So now we're on the draw. Don't have activator ability. I mean, this doesn't target lands. What about these? This can actually stop them from casting spells on our turn. Please, bad. Oh, good. Assassin's Trophy. I mean, Assassin's Trophy can answer their stuff, but can also answer Rest in Peace, but I don't care about that so much. Yeah, I'm just thinking that Assassin's Trophy is actually a good card to that can kill whatever. But also we want creatures, basically. I mean, Aven Mid Sensor is also good at, you know, stopping them from fetching, which could be irrelevant. I don't want to give them lands. George seems too slow. It seems like we will not have time. At the same time, we really want to find the Night of Autumn, right? Yeah, probably it's bound to play one card. Yeah, I'm gonna cut 1/1 Geralf Messenger. Just the fact that it comes in tapped makes it so bad as a blocker. You know, and it's also costing, it's hard to cast. And you know, if we keep one, we still have the avenue for winning through the combo if the game goes that way. But yeah, the spider was fantastic. The spider basically won us the game. It was a beater. Yeah. Scavenging Ooze is one of our best cards if they don't have Rest in Peace. What do? They kept 7. I think I like this. This is a great blocker, and then into Scavenging Ooze later on. 7 maybe it's too slow. I don't know. Maybe we'll be more happy. Yeah, maybe this hand is too slow. We'll take 4 damage from the Goblin Guide. Okay, we draw the Asta. So I'm gonna put the Verdant Catacombs down, and if they, you know, if they, we basically get a scry out of it. Aether Vial is not that good right now. Take 4, we're down to 15 actually. I'm gonna look for another Overgrown Tomb. Double red, I don't know if the Great Rebel. That's strong. But you know, the turn 1 Goblin Guide into turn 2 Eidolon, it's... I'm gonna get the Temple Garden, because then we can cast the Night of Autumn if we draw it. Yeah, I think on the draw is tough in this matchup, and maybe the hand was a bit slow, I don't know. Oh, wait, this is great. This can actually find Night of Autumn that kills this. And we have the, we need to remember we have the Scavenging Ooze too. Yeah, we take damage. Scavenging Ooze can gain us life. Monastery Swift Spear, they take more damage. We take more damage. Down to 10. Oof. I need to block here. Can't let my life total go so low. Okay, I'm gonna get. I think they attack. If I attack, they just trade. What do we have? What do we have on the sideboard? The Plague Engineer can not kill anything. It needs to be the Knight of Autumn, killing this Eidolon. And then next turn, playing the Scavenging Ooze, doing two things. So 2 I will take yet more damage from this, but I think it's the only way. Right? So Knight of Autumn. Yeah, we were gonna block if we can the Goblin Guide, if not the Monastery Swift Spear. Of course, if they have triple bolt or something. Okay, this is not a bad start. Draw a card. So yeah, I'm gonna block. I mean, even if they have a bolt and this survives, but they don't. Good. Oh, that's great. Great draw actually. And I'm gonna make the Scavenging Ooze. And I'm gonna wait for them to bolt it, you know? So if they bolt it, or they tap out or something, then I'm gonna eat. Or I'm gonna do it in their end step. The Scavenging Ooze has 4 targets. Yeah. Of course, the spider could have been nice, but I think we need to gain the life. And then we can play the spider in the next turn. So now they're thinking. Cool. I'm not gonna. If they tap out, I'm gonna eat things, but they don't. 4 mana for opponent. 4 cards for opponent. Grand, that's good again. We draw. Didn't pay live. I'm sure. Eidolon. Cool. Maybe bolt in response? No. Okay, we're at 10. There's small chance of dying, right? They only have 2. They could have Boros Charm, Bolt. But doesn't look like it. Yeah, we need to play to win, I guess. I'll have stuff the Endless Web. It is. Play this tapped and pass the turn. Or should I attack? So if I attack, maybe I even block with the Eidolon. But then they could attack with... So if I attack and they have exactly triple bolt, then they can triple bolt me and attack me for the kill. But that's like unheard of, right? But if I have triple bolt, I survive if I don't attack. If they have triple bolt, they'll take 6 and they will die for sure. Ah no, actually, if they have triple bolt, I can make I'll make blockers. I guess they're gonna attack first and then triple bolt me. Okay, I mean, this is such a small chance that they do this, right? I mean, I should attack before I play this, of course, that was bad. I don't know if it changes the outcome too much, but they got good luck with the Goblin Guide. Cool. I'm not gonna cast anything that costs me life, so they draw a card, that's good. They can have, yeah, Boros Charm and Bolt, but that's still not enough. Plant, that's good for us too. Another Goblin Guide, they take damage. Triple red, light up the stage. Okay, goes on to town, but it's okay. We have like, we are good. We are very good right here. Oh boy. So I think we're just gonna, we have 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna attack with both and maybe play a Yawgmoth to block. If they block with the Eidolon on something, oh, they block like this. Okay, well, doesn't. I'll just do it. So I will eat it before they have the chance to. We can still eat 2 boys, and we still have a blocker. So I'm just gonna put the Overgrown Tomb tapped. Don't want to take any damage. We're at 9. That's good. We have 1 card. I mean, I think we have these guys. I think they are hard pressed to beat us here. So we make a dude. They take 2 damage. You know, I'm gonna do it now. I'm just gonna start eating my dudes. You know, before they have time to put another sorcery or something. So yeah, we're at 8. 1 card in hand, opponent. 1 card in hand. Oh, it's a land! We won. Yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever. Just because the Ooze is hungry. They actually kill themselves with this. So we attack, they block here, they take 5. And then we can kill them with Yawgmoth and Blood Artist. We go. Actually, could just duplicate, right? There's nothing else? No. Sometimes. Well, I'm just gonna do it like this. Yeah, we take damage, but they have 0 cards in hand. Kill that. We win! You are dead. Haha! Feels so good, man. It burned. Good. Alright. Let's open a chest. Celebrate. I actually said I would not open more chests because it's just such a waste. We got them. I'm just gonna open them. I'm gonna open for all of you. I can't help myself. I'm an addict. So play points, mountains, it seems like that's the thing. Dance of the Mans, I think this card is not the cheapest. Gazur, the Ruthless Stalker. Another Geralf Messenger. It's actually not, like, it's actually priced. I mean, all of these cards are kind of useless, right? But like Tarmogoyf's like ugly friend. Cool. Oh, I'm so happy with Yawgmoth. Nice. So that will be the end of the stream. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you have watched from home and on YouTube, I probably just post this right now, so you have the chance to catch it back if you missed it. The deck felt really good. I think this is the configuration I prefer. Yeah. In general, I'm really happy with how the deck has performed. I think the key point there was when we blocked the Knight of... They didn't attack with the Goblin Guide and the Swiss Spear. We blocked the Swiss Spear and they didn't have a spell, right? So that was kind of the winning moment. But yeah, Arastra was fantastic in almost every matchup we brought it in. We only lost to Neoform. I mean, that's not a bad track record. I'll see you there.